What's going on, everyone? Today we are taking a look at the Tobenone UDS025. This is a powered docking station for MacBooks. Looking at the specs, this has a ton of different ports, and if you're someone looking for a dock, I'm 99% positive this will have everything you are looking for. Looking at the box, this has a 3.5mm audio jack that can be used for audio or microphone, a full and micro SD card slot, USB-C 3.1 and USB-A 3.1 that both support 10 gigabits, USB-A 3.0, USB-A 2.0, a gigabit Ethernet jack, power delivery 3.0 supporting up to 100 watts for charging, a M2 SSD enclosure, USB-C host connect to MacBook with dual USB-C cable, a VGA port, and 2 HDMIs. Both HDMI ports support up to 4K 60 Hz. Inside the box, you get the dock itself, a 65 watt USB-C power brick and USB-C cable to power the dock, and the dual USB-C cable that goes from your computer to the dock. And I must say, these are very thick and high quality cables, and even the connectors on top are all full aluminum. Looking at the dock itself, it has all the ports in back that you would use to connect anything that is going to be permanently connected to this, so it's coming out the back and out of the way. Then in front, you have your more accessible ports. First, you have the headphone port, the 10 gigabit USB-C port, micro SD and full-size SD card slots, and 2 USB-A ports. One is USB 3.1 and the other is USB 3.0. My camera uses the full-size SD card, and then my GoPro uses the micro SD card. So it's going to be great to have both slots on here and no longer need to use an adapter. Alright, so first off, I did a test to see how the speed is on the dock compared to using the USB-C port on the laptop directly. First off, I ran tests using the SanDisk Extreme SSD drive plugged directly into the laptop, and this is the results I got. Then I ran the same test, but this time through the dock, and this was the new results. So here they are side by side, and as you can see, there's a slight decrease in speed when it comes to sequential reading, but the read tests are nearly identical when doing the random read test at the bottom. With writing speeds, it was about 10 megabytes slower than when plugged in directly, but again, nearly identical when it comes to random writes. So there is a slight loss in speed, but overall it's pretty negligible, so it's unlikely you notice much of a difference in real world usage. This dock also supports dual monitors on M1 or M2 Pro chipsets. My computer is M1 Pro, and as you can see, it is displaying on both monitors just fine without any issues. These can either be extended monitors, or you can have one or both mirror your main screen as well. It all depends on what you want to do and how you configure it. Another feature I love is that this has a built-in SSD enclosure. I often use an SSD drive in this enclosure here, but now I can just put the drive in the dock, and just like that, whenever I connect to the dock, automatically I now have access to my drive as well. This one I have here is an older, cheap USB-A enclosure, so automatically I know the dock enclosure here is going to be a lot faster. Lastly, this dock includes a 65 watt power supply, so when you connect your computer to this dock, your MacBook is now being charged as well. You can see up here, my MacBook's being charged and I'm topped off at 100%. This is another feature I love, as I hate having to move the charger around, and now whenever I use my laptop in the office, I don't have to worry about it. I just plug the laptop in and I'm good to go. Dongles that connect to the USB-C connection definitely have their place and are great for when I am using my computer away from my desk or outside my home. But when it comes to using my computer on my desk, docks like this one are the most organized and easiest way to make everything a simple and clutter-free one cable connection. So I've used this dock for about 2 months now, and it has worked perfectly without any issues. There have been no connection issues, no video problems or anything like that. I just plug it in and forget it's even there. Overall, if you're looking for the perfect dock to use with your MacBook Pro, the Tobenone UDS025 is definitely a great option to consider. Well, I think that about wraps up this video. As usual, if you have any questions at all, just let me know. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.